Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all doing well. I am just popping on today for a little chinwag really. I just felt like picking up the camera and having a little chat and giving you all a little bit of an update on what's going on. I've got Elsie with me, she's here just going through her dad's bedside table drawer. She probably shouldn't be doing it, but I'm just going to leave her to it because she's nice and quiet. Nothing in there can harm her. She can just, you know, maybe grab a pen and draw on my walls, but it's okay. It's been such a long time since I've just sat, had a chat and kind of updated you on what's going on, where we're at, that kind of thing. So I thought now was a good time. So we're just starting to get in the Christmassy spirit. Life's been busy. Life's been very, very busy the last few months. So my maternity leave ended in September, 1st of September. And I decided after lots and lots of conversations and going backwards and forwards on my decision, I decided not to return to work. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk a little bit about today because as you all know, you've watched me, I've been a working mum for a long time, and yeah, to go back to not working, not having like a day job, a traditional day job, has been quite an adjustment. I was always quite certain that I was going back to work, and then when it came to actually doing it, I'm not gonna lie, my workplace weren't the best in offering any sort of like flexibility or anything like that. Is things that we had discussed when I was like getting ready to go on maternity leave, and the conversations that I'd had then had seemed really, really positive. And then yeah, circumstances had changed, I think due to what's gone on in the world with COVID and things like that. They basically wanted somebody who was in the office all the time, and they actually wanted more hours in the office than what I had been doing prior to having Elsie. So I was left in a really difficult position. I mean, at one point I had like booked in to go and view loads of nurseries and chats with childminders and things like that, trying to figure out what I would do with Elsie for this long time. And obviously I have the other girls as well, so it's like, you know, the school runs and all of that kind of stuff thrown in. I already found it quite a juggle before I had Elsie, so imagine like, you know, throwing a baby into it as well. I just came to the conclusion that it wasn't going to be worth it for, by the end of it, you know, a few £100 probably after I'd paid out for all this childcare. Yeah, it was a difficult decision, but we didn't have any help in terms of like family and things to offset some of those costs. And the more and more I thought about it, it was just like, for the quality of life that we're going to end up with, it's not worth that amount of money. Personally, for me, I know lots of people like in a position where they can't make that choice and they have to go back to work, but I am quite fortunate that it was a choice that I had. So we have just decided to, you know, forego some luxuries, and it means I can stay at home with Elsie, which I'm, you know, really happy about. That is where we are at the moment. So I thought I'd just give that little update because a few people have kind of said to me like, have you gone back to work and things? Are you going back to work, or when does your maternity finish? I probably seem like I had the longest maternity leave in the world.
Are you chatting?
Yeah, Elsie's doing really, really well now. Obviously she's well over 1, she's 15 months, she's chatting, she's running around, she's absolutely into everything, as I'm sure you can imagine. So I need eyes in the back of my head, but it's all good fun. In terms of like returning to work ever, I think I will one day. I'm still looking, so there have been a couple of jobs that have come up that I've thought, yes, one, that sounds like it would really interest me. 2, they're offering flexibility and, you know, enough of a salary that is actually worthwhile the childcare costs. I have like been applying and things, so it may change. In a month I might be sat here like, I've got a new job, but for now we're just kind of plodding along and enjoying this time that I have with Elsie at home, unless anything perfect comes up. So I thought I'd do that little kind of chatty update with you. It was a real shame that my workplace weren't offering any sort of flexibility. I've seen a lot of articles and things about like mums in the workplace like feeling like ousted or, you know, being pushed out, and until going through it myself. I always kind of thought, no, that's maybe people being a bit dramatic or something like that, but yeah, it wasn't very nice. I did feel like things were being made more difficult than they needed to be, so that I couldn't return, if I'm completely honest. So in the end, yeah, I was quite happy just to cut ties, walk away, and know that I was doing what was best for my family, and like obviously putting them first. So yeah, I've been there, and anyone who is going through that at the moment, I really feel for you, because it was such a stressful period. Like a good few months of like having these calls weekly and having these discussions about what I was going to do, and like trying to work it out financially, like doing the sums and just trying to figure everything out. It was very stressful, as is everything with you. But yeah, anyway, now are you doing row your boat? But it means I get to enjoy going to like baby groups and playing row your boat instead. So whoa, silver lining. I'm gonna go now because we have an appointment to get to, and I need to get this baby dressed and ready because she's just had her nap. And yeah, I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye.